I saw this on, I think, the Reverb. I think it was on the Reverb. I bought it. It's 18. It's a Formula 602 18. It was advertised at 1450 gramules. Grams of grammary. You know what I'm saying? Not grams of memory. Where's the testing? I need a blade. Where are all my blades at? Hey. Yeah, look at this. I got this from Yorma McKaylee back in the day. This is like the Shiv special. All right, so this is 18 inches, Formula 602 B20, pre-serial number. But the thing about it is, the thing that got me is the lathing on it is the lathing that you see like on the Joe Morello stuff. You know what I mean? Like the Formula 602 sound edge, like the sound creation, like that fine lathing that they brought on the giant beats then, and you saw it in like the 400s and the 200. I'll show you. Hang on. All right. Alrighty then. Bye. And then we'll throw this over there. Oh my God. So far, it's looking exactly what I think it should look like. I need a scissors because I'm going to snip my freaking something with that evil Bladington. As I march, ooh, there's the sump pump. We've been getting some rain and there's more coming tonight. Flood alert, just in case. We don't want water out here at the Bodzolium Studios. I'm heading back with the scissors. Okay? So the neat thing about this bubble wrap, you can reuse it, right? You got to be, it's like they use a little plastic wrap after the fact. Snip. All right, here we go. Ooh, watch out there. All right. No, we don't need no stinking delays. Open. 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 Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. God, is this the right symbol? It almost feels too... This might be 17, man. It might be. I'm just getting a vibe. I'm getting a vibe that it's a 17. I'm telling you, I'm a pretty good symbol... hang on. There's that lathing. Oh, there it is. Yes, that fine lathing. Let me see. Hang on. My eyes are closed. I'm going to keep my eyes closed. It's got the fine lathing that you see on the Sound Creations, Formula 602 Sound Edge, the Joe Morello, the Cymbals, the Stenopals. Not Cymbals, I'm sorry. The Stenopals. Look, can you see? Can you see the fine? I think it's 18. It could be precisely what I wanted. And then you do the crack check, right? There's a little flea bite on the edge, but you know what? That's the way it goes. This is indeed a 60-year-old cymbal. Oh my gosh. All right, now we're going to flip it over. Oh my gosh. It's precisely physically what I thought it was. Oh my gosh. All right. Okay. Let's put it on. Silent. Oh, yes, that's a 17-inch floor, so that is indeed. Now let's get this burning hunk of ZBT off. Bye. Oh my gosh. Oh. No, wait, double check in case there's a crack going around what do they call it, radial crack or something spinning around. Crack. Marky Thomason, let's fill my crack. My cousins will get a kick out of that. Back in the day, we were little. We were running around looking we had found some concrete. We poured it in a bucket. We're like, hey, let's throw some concrete all over the place. Mark's like, let's fill my crack. So we ran down to his house. In the backyard was a sidewalk that had a big crack. We were like, all right, so this is it. Ready? We're going to hit it right away. There's none of this messing around. I don't like it, but it's really thin. It is really interesting, but it's not my style. Hang on, one more time. This thing is in 1450. My Schnorts, I think it's a little thinner than that. I mean, it's actually, believe it or not, I mean, it's a good sounding. Well, I don't know. Let me see here. You know what I got to do? I got to get my head out of my ass, right? Get the 20s out of the way. And do a comparison. You know what I mean? I'm not going to cry about it. If I pick that cymbal up like that, my back will thoroughly malfunction. So what we're going to do is we're going to pair a couple different 18s with this. Step aside. Okay. Oops. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to find us some 18s. I'm the 18 guy, too. I have 18. So I have to find me some B20 18s. Here's a B20 18. Oh, step aside. B20. Okay, now this is a Zildjian concert. The other one of these in the pair I sold to Paiste Bob because it looked and sounded exactly like the crash Bonham had on his left. What I think is an 18-inch Zildjian that he had when he was at the Paris TV-ington and a couple other joints. Possibly even Royal Albert Hallington. Now check this out. This is heavier. This is like almost maybe 1580 grams. So it's like a 2002 medium. Okay. Zildjian B20, Paiste 602 B20. Finely lathed like a giant beat. All around the whole thing. God, that's somebody. Well, it's not that I let's just compare it with some other effing B20. 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 I don't have well, I just have my keepers. Remember those keepers that I had? My 18-inch keepers that I had up here. I almost went down. All right, here we go. Where are the keepers? Where are the keepers? Where are the Okay. Well, this one is kind of a keeper. It just looks so nice. But yeah, right here. These are my trusted Zildjians of keeperdom. Ouch. Because remember, when you find a Zildjian that's good, it's your baby. You know what I mean? They're just kind of, they have a different sort of bell curve thinking. All right, so here we go. This is my baby. So this is designated a thin crash, but it is indeed 1405 grams. So 1405. Okay? Now hang on a second. That was 14. Come on. Yeah, you know what's fun? The weight is all here, man. And then it thins out. Yeah, and it's almost flangey. It has a slight flange. Oh my gosh, a flange. Did they make a 602 flange crash? That's what this might be like. I'm serious. Back in like hang on. All right. So let's go right here. Again, let me remind everybody. Let's get the Zildjian out of the way. We have the Zildjian, kind of like a medium. I would call this a crash ride of 60s to them. Okay? 18. Here's the Paiste I just got. Apparently, well, supposedly 1450 gram. I have a feeling. Yeah, it's a flange on there for the. Hang on a second. Ha 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 ha. Let's hear him again. Or if we've heard him. We haven't heard him yet. So ready, left to right. All right, so what I'm going to do real fast is just swap out. I'm going to put this. This is in the 13s grams. I think this is like 1370 or something. So we're going to take off about this 1550-ish. I think I have the weight on there somewhere. I don't know. And we're going to put on this one, which is more in tune weight-wise with the Paiste I just got, 602. Ready? Okay. Now we'll just stick with these two for a minute. Okay, so this is believe it or not, it's marked a medium thin crash. This is marked a thin crash, but they're different eras in the 70s. So this is kind of before they think they beefed up the medium thin crash. But anyway, here we go. So these are comparable, kind of all around sort of. So again with the bass drum. We're going to put the cymbal back up. Again, most of the way it seems to be centered here, and then it really thins and flangizes. Rotate. 1E and a 2E and a 3 and 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3. How's the volume combo there? Can you hear me? You know why? Because there's a compressor or limiter built into the phone, so I just want to see what they do. So if I'm talking through, hey, we're talking through. Right? Yeah. More videos on the way.